Tony D and Little Joan with a screenwriter's rant on Strange World, new Disney movie that seems very family oriented, but I suspect it's very, very woke. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books, links in the description. Comedy horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys, books 1 through 9, available at Amazon.com. Kindle Unlimited is free. It's got a lot of family in the Pineys. It is not woke. Not woke at all. Anyhow, so Jake Gyllenhaal is the main character. He plays Searcher Quaid, and his father was a famous explorer in space. This is the president, everyone. So, I don't know, president of what? The planet, I guess. I don't know. She's very indigenous, as you can see by her many beads in her hair. So this is their family. This is his wife, and this is his kid. And then he's called to explore this planet somewhere because, I don't know, his father's famous, and they figure he can do it since he hung around with his father. And then this is I guess, your diverse crew. From the Big Hero guys, Big Hero 5 guys, and Encanto guys. I don't know if I'd put that on a resume, but anyhow, he has to go to this planet. He also has a dog, which apparently has 3 legs, although I didn't really notice that in the thing. So I guess you're just jamming in a disabled character in there because the dog's disabled. Oh, all right, yeah, sure, a disabled dog, everyone. This Thanksgiving. So they have to explore this planet. There's, of course, other than a dog, they have 2 cute characters. It's a dog and an alien blob that befriends the son, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what this is. But it's meant to be like a family Disney thing. At least they're going back to family. I'll give them that. Strange World. There's nothing really strange about this movie. Dennis Quaid plays the dad, by the way. I'm not sure what the heck's going on, other than they have to fix this planet, I guess, or find out some secret of the planet, some kind of space thing, and then, I don't know, the pilot gets horribly, brutally murdered, which doesn't seem like a family movie. Strange World. Here, I'll show you the murdered pilot. I mean, look, see? 1 minute he's talking to the guy. And then boom, and he's horribly murdered. I mean, it's kind of funny, but it's also kind of like, is this really for kids? It's called Strange World, November 3rd. Now, let me read you the synopsis where it gets more woke, in my view. The feature film introduces a legendary family of explorers, the Quaids, as they attempt to navigate an uncharted, treacherous land alongside a motley crew that includes a mischievous blob, a 3-legged dog, and a slew of ravenous creatures. Do you understand what a motley crew is? It's the guys in their crew. It's not the ravenous creatures. They're not in the crew. They're the ones they have to deal with. Inspired by classic adventure stories, said director Don Hall. Well, that's pretty generic. Oh, it's inspired by classic adventure stories. No ones in particular, just in general. Strange World is an original animated adventure comedy about 3 generations of the Quaid family who overcome their differences while exploring a strange, wondrous, and oftentimes hostile world. Well, I like that pitch. I mean, I like the family angle. That's always fun because family shares a history. I like that they're promoting its original, so good on them for doing something original and not some stupid trademark that Disney dug up or bought. But the hostile part, I think you got to adjust your hostility here. But wait, there's more. The voice cast includes Jake Gyllenhaal as Searcher Quaid, a family man who finds himself out of his element on an unpredictable mission. See, I don't think the setup is very good. I don't think why would you ask the guy just because he was the son of an explorer? He's not an explorer. He's apparently a farmer. Dennis Quaid as Searcher's larger-than-life explorer. Father Jaeger, I think I'm pronouncing this right, Jabuki Young White? Is that how you say that? Jabuki? That's his name? Maybe Jabuki? Maybe? Searcher's 16-year-old son, Ethan, who longs for adventure, of course. And Gabriel Union as Meridian Clade, an accomplished pilot and Searcher's partner in all things. You see that part? It's like Searcher's an accomplished Gabriel Union as Meridian Clade, an accomplished pilot and Searcher's partner in all things. Isn't it just his wife? Can you not say wife, Disney, or people who made this movie or posted this? Searcher's wife. I mean, you could say Meridian Clade, Searcher's wife, and accomplished pilot. Like, why couldn't you say that? Like, why is being his wife so bad? Are they not married? Did they have a kid out of wedlock? That would not seem very family oriented. It's bizarre. Very bizarre. Partner in all things. What the hell does that mean? I'm very annoyed at that synopsis. And Lucy Liu as Callisto Mai, Avalonia's fearless leader, who spearheads the exploration into this strange world. Oh, wait. So, is she the president in this movie? Is that the president I saw in the beginning? Strange World is helmed by Don Hall, Oscar-winning Big Hero 6, Raya and the Last Dragon. Yeah, that didn't look very good, but I think Big Hero 6 did well. And co-director and writer Queen Nugent. Co-writer Raya and the Last Dragon, and produced by Roy Conley, Oscar-winning Big Hero 6 and Tangled. So, I don't know. It feels like this is very woke, but they've kind of pulled all the woke stuff sort of in the corner, so you can't quite see it. It's not first and foremost, but that they're going to hit you with this wokeness, because that whole line about being partner in all things, what does that mean? They have a kid. Are they not married? Why would you just say that? Oh, marriage isn't a thing in the future. We're by then, now there's no marriage. They're partner in all things. She's exactly equal to him. Better even. Shut up. I mean, is that what you're trying to do? When I sense that little bit of wokeness, I think, I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this. Besides the fact it looks boring to me. It just looks boring. It looks like a kid's movie. Like they're just sandwiching in the adventure stuff. Instead of going into the jungle, let's say, they're going to another planet. Instead of finding a mummy, they're going to find some aliens. Instead of befriending a crazy monkey character, they're going to befriend a little blob, an alien blob. That's going to be the crazy character, and then it's going to end the same way. Reunites with his dad, or is this going to be some sort of hoisting of the petard of toxic masculinity? Dad, you were a toxic male, and that's why I never got along with you. See, I went and been a farmer with my partner in all things. That makes me better than you, Dad. Is this like Soy Boy the movie? I mean, what is this? I don't know. I am very suspicious of this movie. I guess there's his partner in all things, everyone. Not his wife, his partner in all things. There's the blob. There's his son. Can we not, maybe we shouldn't say son. Maybe we should say genetic descendant? I mean, how do we know how he identifies? I mean, jeez. And then this, of course, is crazy Dennis Quaid. Not really the craziest of the Quaids, I'll say. Yeah, I mean, I'm smelling a woke movie here. Smelling a super woke movie. But okay, I mean, release it. Well, what do I care? You spent millions of dollars and you still want to do these woke movies. The tone seems off. When you horribly murder your pilot in a scene, that seems a little too edgy for kids if that's what this is aimed at. And if it's not aimed at kids, who the hell is it for? This is brightly colored. It's called Strange New Worlds. It has epic music. Ta-da! It's from Disney. You know, horribly murder people. That doesn't seem good. I mean, if you were doing a zombie thing, would you have someone like pulled into the darkness and hear their screams? That wouldn't seem like a kid's thing to me. I think if I were a little kid, I'd have nightmares about that pilot being. I mean, the alien grabs his head and sort of just sucks him down his gullet and rips him out of his seat. I think that's worse than the woke stuff, quite frankly. Could be a little traumatizing to a little kid who I think you're aiming this movie towards, but I'm not sure. Is that what you considered edgy? Here's what. All right, let's do the 3-act breakdown. The first act, and this is entirely predictable, I think. The first act, your main character, Searcher, and that's a bit on the nose. Searcher is living his best life on a farm on some faraway corner of the galaxy, and he's having a great time. I think he's raising limes, I guess. I don't know. And then the president, the indigenous president of the United States, or the planet, or Earth, or the planet they're on, I don't know, shows up in a spaceship by herself to recruit him for a super secret mission to go back to the planet where his father disappeared and they assume horribly died. I'm not sure why that is. And he's saying, well, I'm not my father, and I don't want to be my father, and he seems to be a lime farmer. So anyhow, he's recruited, and he goes, and he, for some reason, on this dangerous mission, he takes his son, and then the son takes the dog, Wacky. Okay, so far it's a light Disney thing. At some point, a pilot is horribly murdered, and I assume his wife has to come and bail him out when the pilot is horribly murdered. Seems like a way to endanger your wife and kid and dog. Anyhow, they get to the planet, and of course they run into Dennis Quaid, his dad, and then they have words. They have words, you see. And he's crazy, I guess, from being trapped on the planet and knows everything about the planet, but doesn't know enough to fix the problem of the planet. But their drama is set on this backdrop of having to save the planet. I don't know what they're saving it from exactly. And then they resolve their differences and go back to the planet, happy as clams, or the father sacrifices himself for the son to save them all and stays on the planet. Either way, it's a happy ending for Searcher. He goes back to his wife and kid and has a great life. The end. Yeah. Or no, that's a big no for me, dog. I don't want to see this. I suspect you're hammering in some messages in here, Disney. I'm seeing the edges of the message. I'd be interested to see another trailer of this to see the message, or I'm going to wait until like Bounding in the Comics or Yellow Flash comes out with a whole big story. Insufferably woke. A Strange World has been released today, like 3 or 4 months from now, wherever the hell this drops. Oh, November 23rd, everybody, when people are probably in their homes starving. So I guess if you got money to waste, you'd maybe go see this Disney movie. I personally wouldn't support Disney. I think this is going to do about as well as Encanto, maybe slightly better. It is. Look, it's original. I'll give them that. They're trying to do family. I'll give them that. But you can't do family and woke. You can't. because that synopsis alone tells you why. Because they just can't say the guy's wife. They can't say the word wife. Wife is now a dirty word, and you can't have family without wife. Sorry. That's just my opinion. And that's it for me, Tony D, and Little Joan. Check us out on Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble for more bass takes. Oh yeah, they're more based on Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble. Yeah. News Blast and a Hollywoke hot take, and we'll see you